Hello, welcome back. After a wonderful dinner that I just had, I'm back to record some more. This is me, this is Evan.
Yo.
Alright, let's do it. Yes, it would be nice to speak with two of my own Shine players and get their perspective on how things went. This will be a good talk. Is 30 minutes enough time? I'm sorry, what? Yeah, that's fine. I thought we said 3 days.
He meant 30 minutes of conversation when they meet.
Oh, cool. Are you sure you aren't planning anything? This sounds a little too suspicious considering how quickly you agreed. I have no reason to plan anything. Assuming you have a plan, which I doubt, Vox and Vidaire will be by my side. Haha, what a good idea. However, you will go back into the pods until I arrive. Right. Like we're gonna fall for that. Yeah, once we're in them, I doubt we'll be coming back out. You have my word. Vox and Vidaire will put you into the pods, and I'll have them release you when I arrive. Don't worry, I'll promise I'll be there to release you. As will I. Oh, and change out of the suits. You aren't one of... Ooh! See you soon. Oh. Alright then. I suppose we'll take our leave. You two can take care of Carter and Tristan. Let's go. It's so boring, dude. Now we're just gonna walk to our pods and go to sleep. What a... I've got to say, it feels much better being back in my own clothes. I could just go for a run right now. So... Projecting a little too much? So much energy. And wearing my jacket definitely just feels right. But anyhow, I guess it's time. Yeah, go ahead. Man, I can't believe we're getting back into these things. It's fine. Soon we'll be face to face with the guy who's behind all this. Time to finally get some answers. Good point. Well, see you in 3 days then. Yeah, later. Carter and Tristan gave each other one final nod. Are you ready? Go ahead. Don't worry. I'll be here as soon as it's time to wake you up. It's about to close. Bye. Good thing plot convenience. This is gonna be so fun.
Huh?
Good thing plot convenience destroyed Sid's memories.
What makes you say his memories are gone?
Oh, you're right.
But what does that do to plot convenience?
I just mean Sid's dumb, and I don't like him.
Are you talking about
Yep.
Sid or Robin?
What?
You meant Sid?
I was talking about Sid the whole time.
Okay, I guess he hasn't shown up since the chamber, so I didn't know.
That's what I'm saying, but I thought the syringe actually made him forget, and it didn't. And all it did was,
Oh, yeah, that does, yeah.
Okay,
It
then yeah.
was your recent memory, like 10 minutes or so.
That's good enough.
Mm-hmm.
I think Tristan's still out of it. That was fast. Do you need help getting out? Carter felt more tired than ever, but he pushed himself to get out of the pod with Vidaire's help. Tristan, waking up a few minutes later, was also helped out of the pod. Is it finally time? Yeah. He's waiting for you. If you're ready, I'll show you the way. Yeah, I'm ready. Wait, where's Vox? He's dead. He'll meet us there. There was something he needed to do. I see. Where are we meeting Lumen? He's in his main office. Follow me. My wings for dinner have left something in my teeth. What a fun experience. Or maybe it's the beef jerky that I had. I'm sorry, pork jerky. You know how good pork jerky is, dude.
Yeah.
Have you ever had pork jerky that you're saying yeah?
No, I don't think so.
Exactly. Pork jerky is the best jerky, dude.
Mhm.
It's better than beef, and it's better than bacon jerky. Bacon jerky is gross. I mean, it's not gross, but definitely the honey one. That stuff's horrible. Who's that green hair dude?
Just one of the workers.
No way, dude. You never would put somebody there just because.
No, I'm serious.
No, I'm sorry. You may be the creator, but I don't believe you. Sir? What the heck?
What?
His hair color doesn't match with his sprite, with his avatar. Someone's been doing a little bleach work since we last spoke.
Yeah.
Hello, Vidaire. Welcome to my office. Welcome back. I can't believe I'm seeing you in person. That's right. I brought them. It's actually you. The real you. Yes. Are we still on Shine or no?
Yeah.
How long are we on Shine for? I thought this was like something that was going to be quick.
You'll see.
Okay, thanks. Vox is like super late. Am I dreaming? No, Vox. This is real. Lumen's actually here with us. Such an honor. You both look great. For traitors. Vidaire glanced over at Carter and Tristan, gave them a reassuring nod, then quickly returned her gaze to Lumen. You must be a pretty secretive person. I guess that isn't too surprising, though. Who do you show yourself to? A select few. If I communicated with everyone like this, it would take me eons to finish any work. Talking through other means is much more convenient, since I can do it from anywhere. So you're in charge of it all, right? There's nobody above you or anything? Correct. I am the only leader. And you planned the games? You thought of Shine? The other drugs? More or less. I have help, but you're correct to a certain extent. I'm a little hiccupy, goodness. I come up with the majority, not hiccupy, I can't speak sometimes, it feels like there's air in my throat. I come up with the majority of the plans, and the others help me bring them to reality. Alright, so why are you doing all of this? What about me? I've got questions for you, though I'm sure you know what they're about. No surprise that under Shine, you used your abilities and got into mischief. What is it like being on Shine? I'd love to hear about your experiences. What kind of question is that? You already know the side effects. It's different for many. Well, my head obviously hurt. A lot. Same. That's phase 1. Though I didn't feel much pain this time for some reason. Or maybe I just didn't notice because I was so tired. On a scale of 1 to 10, how would you say your pain level was the first time? Probably 8, but it wasn't for long. 7 here. Eventually, I started to notice things I typically wouldn't notice. It was easy for me to tell what someone was thinking or feeling just by observing their face and movements. And before long, you get this feeling that you can do anything. And we have. For the next few minutes, Carter and Tristan continue to elaborate on their feeling of being on Shine. Also, why are we even affected by it in here? Someone obviously did it on purpose. I wasn't done asking my own questions. Settle down, Lumen. Oh well. I suppose I can save it for later. Yeah, that's what I thought. The answer is that Shine is everywhere. Every room in the building releases it, save for this one and a few others.
There's your answer.
It's unavoidable. What was my answer for?
You said, are they still affected by Shine?
Oh, sorry. Of course. I make sure to avoid it until the issues are fixed. Is it part of the experiment, or the brain testing you've been doing? Lumen turned around. You know too much. You two really are something. I'm glad you're students of Tempest University. In fact, I almost want to make you my saviors. So excuse me? Why did it do that? I didn't push any buttons. Why did it do that?
I know.
Lumen stopped and thought to himself. Did you know it started with two men? What? Shine. These two men loved the world. They loved humanity and saw its potential. Too bad few were living up to it. Humankind was in need of a large boost. The world could advance at a much faster rate, but it wasn't. However, the two men thought of a solution. What if we took drugs? Lumen carefully picked up something from the desk. Carter couldn't see it, but he knew it was small. Lumen's hand closed into a fist, covering the object. Did you know what's needed to be successful? Lumen waited for a response. Why are you asking this? Answer the question. I knew it. Answer the question. Define success. Money, fame, living the dream, being happy? I don't know. What's the one thing needed to achieve any of those? Willpower. Depends on what we're talking about, but you should definitely be good at what you do, right? Correct. You must be skilled or educated. School, books, having a mentor. I don't need to go over this. You know what's needed to help someone go down the path to success. Well, usually, but not always. Anyway, some dedicate years, decades even, learning. Don't you think that's a lot of time? Of course, not everyone is the same. There are people who don't care to be successful, as well as those who don't think they have what it takes. What do you think happens to those who think that? The answer is nothing. They achieve nothing significant. They live a life below their potential. Many work jobs they don't care for, even hate, for a number of reasons. While there is nothing wrong with this, and people are free to live in a way that makes them happy, it's unfortunate. I want to do something about it. But not just them. I want to help everyone. Even those who are already successful may have lost their way. My wish is for every living person to be their true best self. No, I wish for even more. I want them to go even beyond, plus ultra, what they even think their best self is. I believe this can be done. Now, let me ask you something else. What if you were able to learn anything without taking up years of your life? What if knowledge didn't even require learning something in the first place? What if you could make yourself a genius with no effort at all? Uh-oh. These two men had an idea that could bring this concept to reality. One had the finances and was the man in charge, while the other was the creative vision. Despite their roles, they saw themselves as friends, not co-workers. Research, planning, and discussion began. Such a project would take ages to complete. They knew that much, but it didn't matter how long. Their goal was to make it happen. It took some time, but this idea of theirs officially started. Day and night, they were hard at work on this grand project. A few other employees joined over time with the same vision as theirs. This team of two turned into a small group of 5. Their heart and souls poured into it. They believed one day the project would change the world. It was, and still is, their dream. Unfortunately, things didn't stay so bright. A tragedy occurred. Due to heinous amounts of overwork, the leader passed away. His partner despaired, but it didn't stop him. In fact, it pushed him harder to finish the project. For the leader, he would see it to the very end. He took it upon himself to take over and lead the organization alone. Since then, he has been hard at work so the project can finally see the light. Is it you? Lumen opened his hand. Unable to get a clear picture of what it was, Carter leaned in closer. Closer. Enhance! A computer chip? Yeah, it looks like one. I should have gotten a cough drop. My throat's dying.
Go get one.
What?
Go get one if you want.
I can't leave just now. I have to do it at the end of the episode.
Mm-hmm.
Not just any chip, however. A chip for the human brain. This magnificent piece of technology is able to hold any information one can think of. Of course, that information first needs to be transferred to it. What the heck? Once that's accomplished, it is then installed into a very specific area of the brain which receives that same data. The process is obviously much more complicated than that, but I've given you the simple explanation. You get the idea, I'm sure. The data is allowing your brain to know whatever you put into it. Do you know what that means? Can you imagine the possibilities of such an idea? People would no longer need to waste so much of their lives learning before doing. With the chip, they can simply do. The concept of learning will begin to fade while knowing will take its place. An individual's full potential will manifest itself, giving them the ability to do anything. People will finally have a purpose and can truly live. With everyone like this, they can work together to make the world better than they ever thought it could be. A bright new future awaits us all. By improving yourself, you improve the world. The only proper response I can think of right now is, interesting. This is the project you've been working on for so long? It is. Can something like that even be accomplished? It already has been. But I'm not done yet. There's more? Creating this isn't my...
You okay?
Creating this isn't only about knowledge. Yeah, I'm good. It's about, well, anything you might be able to think of, as long as it deals with the brain. For example, it works in reverse. Natural information, memories, and knowledge of your own can be transferred to the chip and retrieved if necessary. That's what I figured. It's like backing up your brain's own data to another source. Think of this in terms of brain issues, Alzheimer's, mental illness, forms of damage. If someone else... My voice is starting to break now. Uh-oh. Hold on, let me try another one. If someone else suffers from these, the chip can fix it through the process of restoring old data. Meaning, information that was sent to the chip previously will send it back to the brain, reversing any type of issue or damage done to it. This also means one is able to prevent brain decline. Simply put, the chip can keep you mentally young until the day you die. Thanks to both of these sending and retrieving methods, cognitive ability can evolve to a new level. The brain will be saved. The chip will help you become an entirely new you. That also sounds like you can continue someone else's brain into somebody else.
True.
Like Lumen could put his memories into somebody else.
Mm-hmm.
The humans of today will be greater than they've ever hoped to be. They will become superhumans. And that's the end of the episode. I'm gonna go try and recover my voice.
Alright, I'll BRB also.